everyone, Josh here with X's Network, bringing y'all another Outer Plane video. And today we're going to be looking at the master sheet because we have some new information I would love to share, and it's kind of the main topic of today's video. Now, if you guys do hear a fan in the background, I do apologize. It's just very, very hot. Hopefully you don't hear it, and if you do, it's very, very subtle. But yes, we are back on the Outer Plane master sheet, which you can always find in the description below of all of our Outer Plane videos. We added a couple new areas. Now, the trust level EXP, I'm not really going to cover this too much. It's pretty simple, but basically, you're going to need 170,000 total EXP to get one exclusive equipment for whatever hero you're trying to get it on. So keep that in mind. You definitely want to do your later hard stage farming every day to get those additional gifts. You want to do your expeditions throughout the day to get your gifts. So you definitely want to try and do as much as you possibly can to get your gifts week in and week out. That way it doesn't take too long, because it's already going to take a little bit of time because of the amount of EXP that you're going to require. 170k is quite a bit. Now, another thing too to note is it's going to be very important to start getting some exclusive equipments on some of your heroes that you feel are worthy of it, because with the inclusion of gems coming after the new update, that's going to be additional stats that you want to try and grab on some of your heroes, some of your supports, some of your DPS, etc., etc. So again, this is all very important information, but you know, there's not too much more to say about that. So we're going to go ahead and move on to today's main topic, and that is the monthly gem total. And before we get into this, I want to say something as well with the Outer Plane master sheet. We will be doing some big changes to the tier list very, very soon. We'll either try to get some of those big changes out by this weekend or early next week, but there is going to be a big tier list update coming very, very soon. A lot of units are going to be moving up and moving down and moving all around. It's going to be a lot of fun, and some things might surprise you because we've discovered some new information that is putting some heroes that may not be talked about as much to, you know, soaring to greater and greater heights. So it's going to be a lot of fun there. But anyways, back to today's main topic. We're going to go ahead and open up the game for this as well to make this more of a visual demonstration so you guys and gals can follow along. Okay, so the first thing to note about this chart, this little list here, is minimum monthly gem total based on Platinum 1 Arena. Now, this is very important. Some of you may be getting more gems than this than others, but this is going to be the minimum based on a reasonable amount that we feel that you can achieve on a week-to-week basis in PvP. Everybody and their grandmother, if you've been playing since day one or any kind of long period of time, and you have a well-built-up account, free to play or better, you should be able to at least maintain Platinum 1 in Arena. So keep that in mind. Now, I don't even play very much PvP because I have a lot of things going on. I'm building up a lot of units, testing out a lot of things. I was playing on multiple accounts. I got other content I need to cover. So I don't always stay on top of my PvP, right? But even I, by the end of the week, can achieve a Platinum 1 or better every single week. So it's very much within reason and very much doable for all players. So we're basing our chart solely on at least achieving Platinum 1. A lot of you might be able to achieve even higher than that, which means you're going to get more than what we're showing here. But keep in mind, Platinum 1 should be the bare minimum for a lot of you out there. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of added context to how these numbers kind of stack up. So first we have daily free shop. The daily free shop obviously is going to be in here. We're going to go to packages, and then boom, right there, the daily free gift. It's 15 gems a day. Bada bing, bada boom, 28 days. And the reason why we're using 28 days is because the game uses 28 days for the monthly calendar for the check-in. Okay, so that's why we're using 28 days on all this information for things that require daily rewards. So daily 15 gems for the daily free shop, 28 times, that's 420 total for the month. So smoke one up, boys. 420 gems for the month. Heck yeah. And then we have weekly arena awards. So if we go into the arena, and as I said, I am never staying up to date with my arena at all. I just don't do it. But even I, by the end of the week, will always have Platinum 1. So if you go over here and you scroll all the way down to Platinum 1, you will see that you get 350 gems every single week. So 350, you get to claim that for 4 weeks, 4 times, 1,400 gems total. So very good there. So that is arena. And then we have the monthly check-in, which we already kind of spoiled that. If you go to the check-in, we get 1,500 gems one time, because you get it on day 14, and then you get 1,000 on day 28 for a total of 1,500 for the entire month. So that's another 1,500 gems. And then we have the daily missions. That's going to be 50 gems times 28 because of the 28 days. You can get that from coming down here, going to your daily missions, and I believe at 100 points you're going to get some gems there, and then the other one's at 320. So if you complete your dailies every single day, it's 50 gems, 28 of those, 1400 total. And then we have the weekly rewards at 50 points. You get some gems there. I believe that's 50. And then at 150, you get another 200 for the week. So that's 250, 4 weeks in the month. So you get to claim that 4 times for another 1,000 gems. And then we have the daily max base income. Now, this one is an interesting one that I want to explain to some of you because a lot of you are going to be confused. I was as well at first. Look at your account level. I'm currently account level 46. So this is being based on the fact that you got your account level at max right now, which is 50. If they ever increase the cap later on, then this number will also increase. But right now, if you are account level 50, you will be getting roughly 3.28 of these per hour. Whereas right now, I'm only getting 2.8 because I'm only level 46. But at level 50, it should be roughly around 3.28, which will give you a grand total of 79 per day because we got to base this on 24-hour period for each day, and then you times that by 28 for every day of the month. That should be 2,212 additional gems per month. Okay, and then let's go back here to the battle pass. Can't forget about the monthly battle pass. So in the battle pass, I haven't even bought the main the premium one yet, which I might soon. We'll see. So if you go over here to the battle pass and you go through the free one, because again, this is free to play gems. How many gems can everybody in the game get? So free to play, we're going to scroll down here. You get 50 gems there. Okay, you get 100 gems there, and that is all you get in the battle pass for the free version, unfortunately. So 150, you get to claim that one time for the month. That's 150 gems. Now we have the memorial match. A lot of you don't even know about this. A lot of you don't even do it. It's in the arena, and I meant to click arena, not challenge. Okay, so we go over here to the memorial match. You get 2 gems there, 3 gems there, 4 gems there, 5 gems there, and another 6 there. Okay, now keep in mind, you have to have hit diamond to be able to unlock the final one. But since we're basing this on platinum 1 weekly average and not being able to get to diamond or anything higher than that, we are not including that in our totals. But for those of you who have hit diamond or higher, you will get an additional 6 per day. So keep that in mind. So that'll just make this number higher. But for the rest of you out there that's strictly sticking to the platinum 1 average per week and never exceeded past that, you're going to be getting 14 gems per day times 28 days, 392 additional gems, because that's going to give you 5, 4, 3, and 2, right? So that's 14 per day. Everyone else, if you've hit diamond or higher, you'll get 20 per day. So again, you'll get more. But again, we're basing this solely on platinum 1, and that's it. Just to keep it more fair and reasonable to everyone out there as a nice, good standard for a bare minimum total. So that is the memorial match. Weekly guild login. If you go into your guilds and you go and you check out your weekly rewards, I'm not even sure where you can actually check the weekly rewards if you've already claimed it for the day. I don't even know. Honestly, I'm not even gonna look for it because I can't remember if you actually can check it or if you have to wait for it to pop up after reset. I don't remember, but regardless, you're gonna be getting 150 per week from your guild logins. You can do that 4 times a month. That's gonna give you 600 additional gems. And then finally, the monthly tower clear. So if we go over here to adventure, we go to challenge and we go to the tower, which by the way, we're on tower 100. I'm still trying to get it beat. I don't have TO built up on my main account because I was doing other units for testing. So I might have to wait on being able to clear that, but I'm not too worried about it right now. But when you do clear all 100 floors of tower, if you go through here, right, you will get an additional 1,000 gems 1 time a month for an additional 1,000 for your grand total. This brings your total up to 10,074 gems per month, 100% free to play. Now that is very good for a lot of things, because if we go down here to recruit, okay, we go into any of these banners, right? You go into the recruit and you got your mileage right here, right? You need 200 summons to hit your pity, or 30,000 gems. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting over 10,000 gems free to play for a month. So a lot of you are probably thinking, okay, cool. So I'd have to do all of this stuff for 3 months, and this is not including events or any additional gems that you get from doing achievements or first time rank ups in PvP or any of this other stuff that they might add, or just gifts that they might just send us for various things like maintenance or just hitting milestones on like social media or whatever. Any of that stuff, that's all going to be extra and only make this even better. But if we're talking bare minimum, you're going to be getting about 10,000 gems per month. So 3 months of just doing the bare minimum will give you a pity, and your pity carries over. So that's very good. However, there's one thing that we did not really talk about on here, is you're going to be getting like 40 to 50, somewhere around that range of free summons per month as well. If you do all your monthly stuff, you do your towers, you do your monthly battle passes, and you do your daily summons that you get for free. All of that also goes into your pity. So really, your pity is going to be somewhere around 7 to 8 weeks to get your pity every single time, free to play, if you're using all those gems purely for summons. That's not including for stamina refreshes, daily dungeon retries, etc., etc. But if you're just strictly talking about pulls, using those gems and the tickets that you get monthly, you're looking at about 7 to 8 weeks per pity, free to play, which is absolutely incredible and very free to play friendly and generous, in my opinion, based on the, you know, hundreds of games I've played over the years and how I've seen some of these games handle their pities and how free to play pulls are and how many, you know, total pulls and gems they actually offer you free to play outside of events and stuff. So for this just being the bare minimum, this is very, very good. Like, very good. Like, top tier good. So kudos to Smilegate, because right now, OUTERPLANE is one of the more free-to-play friendly games that I've played in a while. They're actually sticking more true to the nature of this game being a hero collector. And I love that, because I love hero collectors. I play them to collect heroes and try out new teams. And it looks like they're really trying to establish that inside the game with the way that they're running things so far. And I love that about the game at the moment. So hopefully they stick with it. They improve on some of the things that they need to, keep adding new content, and we can all enjoy OUTERPLANE together, because right now, it's safe to say that I feel like a majority of us really are enjoying the game. So hopefully that's fair to say. For a lot of you, let me know what y'all feel about all this in the comment section below. Are you kind of surprised of how many gems you actually get per month free to play? Are you happy to know that the pity is only going to take you roughly around 2 months, give or take, depending on your situation, depending on events and stuff like that? It could be even faster. It could be like 5 or 6 weeks, depending on how often that they give us free stuff, give us events, etc., etc. So right now, I'm very excited with the information that we have here. Hopefully it was very helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, tick notification, join us in the Discord in the description below as always, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Exodus Network to keep up to date with all the content we do here at Exodus Network. And I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, as always, peace.